You are listening to another episode of Streamer Struggles with Gleaney! And today we have a special guest, the Confused One! Hi, Confused. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, Gleaney?
I'm doing good. This is the first time I've had a guest on the podcast.
I
It's
know.
super exciting. Like,
Fantastic.
I can't handle the excitement. Okay, we're gonna jump right into it. So, what got you into streaming, Confused?
So I got into streaming after many prods from my husband, actually. He had told me, he's like, you'd be great, like just start streaming and put the content out there, like that's all you have to do. And I'm like, that's work and I don't want to do that, and that's what you want to do, that's not what I want to do, and I just want to play the game. And then I would come up with other excuses and things like that. But eventually I came up with something, and he's like, just do it. And I was like, okay, fine, just do it, just do it. Yeah, no. And so I actually started streaming on YouTube first, and
how was that?
It was decent. I got my clan to watch me here or there. So, but never really a lot of people looked in. And I don't really have a lot of views on that channel. But no, I started there, and then I didn't. You want to know why I didn't do Twitch for the longest time?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't figure out how to stream to it.
Oh, really? It's like,
yeah,
it's super simple.
like,
I think YouTube's more complicated.
Oh, it was just funny because like I first learned how to do it on YouTube, and I couldn't find like the stream code or something like that, or anything. I just like I didn't know where to find it on Twitch. And then like I finally looked into it like in January and was like, okay, all right, I'm gonna look into this. And then I was like, oh yeah, you just log into Twitch. And I'm like, seriously? Seriously? That's it? Log into Twitch? Oh, okay. This is so much easier, because I was actually getting frustrated with YouTube because the order of the buttons I was pressing, I'd have to put in a new key every single stream, and it bothered me. Like it was work.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So,
like, YouTube's complicated. I've never streamed on YouTube because I'm like, this looks really hard.
But yeah, no. So I switched over to Twitch, and that's how I started streaming on Twitch.
Cool. So that kind of answers my next question, which is, how did you discover Twitch as a platform? I'm assuming.
My husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. He had started streaming on Twitch, and then anyway, and was trying to get me on it, and I created an account, and that's as far as I got it initially until January.
Wow. So what happened after January? Come on, take us through the journey, the struggles, the journey, everything. Go.
Okay. All right. So after I moved over to Twitch, I started by like just asking as many friends as possible. So I ran into a few people, and one of them was it was Shadow Reaper LS. Cool dude. He's been having a lot of things in his life, so he hasn't been streaming recently. But he's like, follow for a follow, and I was like, okay. And he's like, just make sure that every time you stream, you get your 3 concurrent viewers. So when you get your 50 follows, you could just become affiliate. And I was like, okay. So I poked and prodded and had different people like, just open a tab for me. Like, you don't even have to watch. Just open a tab for me. We'll get these 3 concurrent viewers, and it'll be great. And it was for a bit, and we did well. I started on January 22nd, and we were doing well for a little bit. And then I want to say like somewhere in February, I had a lull of where I wasn't like as like, please open a tab, please open a tab, please. Like, I wasn't like asking for it as much, and so my viewership was like me and sometimes Macy. And so, because if you open a tab just right, you can get a viewer point for yourself and all that stuff. Not that I recommend. Up to you. But no, so we were doing that, and then I also run into Ace, who we both know, and anyway, he was supporting me. We were streaming Destiny, and that was my game, my jam. We were doing great.
Oh, memories.
I know. And then Ace introduced me to you, and I was like, okay, who's this person? And what does she do?
Why does she always wear hats?
You know, I think I asked that question at one point in my head, but you know what? I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, whatever. It's just Gleaney. No, so I met you, and then you're like, hey, I'll give away this free dab emote if you go follow Confused. And I was like, well, this is cool. All right. Cool. Oh, also during this, I was already working things with Sir Aries. Sir Aries had been streaming for a bit. I don't know when he started, but I was already like kind of on par with where he was at, trying to get to affiliate. And we always had these arguments, and he's like, you're just so lucky. I'm like, yeah, apparently when you add FE in front of male, it just, magically means something, So and then my husband's joke with that is oh, you're Iron Man? FE.
Yeah.
E is iron. Anyway, all right, sorry. Joke. Bad.
Do you think that a lot of streamers think that if you're female that you somehow have an easier time?
There's for becoming an affiliate, yes. Becoming a partner, no. That's the thing that I've heard around. It's easy to become an affiliate as a female because hey, you look pretty, and like in that essence. And so like you could just start it up and leave all the guys behind, and you just get what you want because people like seeing things, things with low cut tops and so.
Yeah. But I don't think that's like necessarily true. I don't think I think actually if you look at harassment on Twitch and you look at the like people that engage with female streamers on chat, it's I feel like they have a lot rougher time than men counterparts.
No, I'm not necessarily saying that they have a rough time or not, but they have viewers. Is what I'm saying. Like people will come into their stream viewerage wise. Not necessarily saying it makes it easy in that sense. At least getting the viewership. But yeah, no. So I was working with Series, and we were talking back and forth, and he was getting into Terraria, and he really hit big with Terraria. And I was like, hey, when you get affiliate, you wanna send some love this way, like I still need some people, like I gotta get this viewership up, and I need follows, and maybe I can lean on you because he was really close. And then I want to say we got it like I think I technically beat him to affiliate. I think I beat him by a few days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, the competition.
So, I know.
You find that was motivating?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm a competitive person, so it just depends on what type of person you are. If you're a competitive person, I would say like set yourself up with a lot of friends who are on the same stage as you. Doing that, but he beat me to the followers. He beat me to 50 followers, but I beat him on overall.
Cool. That's cool. Right. So, who are your influences? What streamers do you find entertaining? Who influences you the most with how you run your stream?
I told you were gonna love this one.
Oh, why?
Well, so one of my main influences is you, Gleaney.
Oh, really? Oh, that's adorable. But seriously, who are your influences?
Oh goodness, you won't accept it, will you?
No, I'll
No, I
accept it.
guess.
Oh, I don't tire of praise. I'm just saying.
I know you don't.
But
No,
it's sort of like I haven't done my homework for like who influences me, what historic figure influences me. So I did it on you, teacher, because you're great.
yeah, but realistically, it like I wanted to have a channel that was fun like yours, and I guess the other streamers that I don't quite enjoy as much, but I have enjoyed like it'd be cool to get somewhere like Glad, of course. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but it'd be really cool to have that many people, and how he's able to keep up with things. Like it'd be nice to hit that stage somehow. But realistically, just like working with the community that we've built, I've taken influences from just about everyone,
Mm-hmm.
but most of my influences are from you. So,
Oh, well, I don't know how to respond to that.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Thanks. Okay, so what's been really challenging? People watching the podcast, the podcast. If you don't know, Confused just finished a 28-hour stream. Absolutely ridiculous, craziness. So, like, yeah, what have you found really challenging? I mean, you don't have to specifically talk about that, or you want to talk about that, that'd be great, or whatever.
Challenging wise, realistically, it was the getting motivated initially.
Mm-hmm.
And there have definitely been times where I had a lull in viewership after hitting affiliate, and it was just like, who am I even streaming for? And I don't have emotes yet, so I would people even want a sub? And like trying to find my ground. And then there's that first emote, of course. That was grand.
Yeah,
Great.
it's an awesome emote. It's a brilliant first emote. What you talking about the fail one? No, that was terrible. No,
no, that was the first emote. That was the first emote.
Oh. I was
I'm not
talking
saying
about
it's
the
great.
OG's emote. The OG's emote's amazing.
No, but no, like I'm serious. Like that was the first emote. First emote. But yeah, no, it was crazy. So trying to figure out how I wanted to do my emotes, and I really had to figure out what kind of streamer I was before I could really create my emotes, and that was hard. Trying to figure out where I stood in the whole scheme of things with everyone. So
Yeah, how did you figure that out?
How did I figure that out? I kept streaming, and then people made fun of me. And then it's like, I don't know, like, oh, you'll like this one. So when you were demanding the hangry emote, right?
Yeah.
Confused on what that hangry emote, like, where's the hangry emote? And I was like, talking to my husband in the car, and I was like, but I don't want to be a hangry person. And so like I was hesitant for so long to create that emote because I was trying so hard not to be that type of person, I was trying to be better about making sure I had food nearby, or eating a snack, or having something, like, and trying to keep my patience and things like that. And so just one of those like reminders of, man, I'm a terrible person because I don't know how to like feed myself, and I'm just distracted by all this technology. And so
yeah, but I mean, it's, I don't know. I think you got to find a way to celebrate all the aspects of yourself, because I mean, the hangry incidences are hilarious as well. Like,
oh, good. I'm glad they're hilarious.
Yeah. Well, you got hilarity in all aspects of yourself. I mean, you can't kind of shut down a part of yourself because you're afraid of how it would look. I don't know. But yeah, it's part of the reason why, people watch a stream. I mean, think about it. There are like loads of streamers that's like their thing. Their thing is that they're just very mad. and they get thousands and thousands of viewers to watch them be mad.
Yeah, it's just funny because like I just didn't want people to be upset with me. I don't like unhappy people. Like,
yeah,
I want to make the world happy, and if I happen to make someone sad, like just ruins my day. So it doesn't ruin my day, but just it makes me sad.
Yeah.
So it makes it harder to do what I don't like hurting someone's feelings. Mm-hmm. My goal is to make sure everyone is satisfied. It's impossible.
What do you love most about streaming?
I love it when chat really gets involved and it's just like you're going back and forth and just like having this conversation with chat and you're like, this is where it's at. Like, this is what makes it fun. Like, I get to enjoy my games and get to enjoy talking with friends and just building this community where we all just get to have fun together. Mm-hmm. So my favorite is chat when there's actually people in it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
It's the best part when you're like interacting with the chat, sharing jokes, sharing your day, just kind of talking.
Isn't it the best when chat reads your mind, Gleaney?
Yeah. It's freaky. It's very scary.
We haven't had moments like that, have we, huh?
Never. Confirmed never.
Oh god.
So, have you had any harassment online at all while streaming?
Do you count the people who are like, buy followers now?
Yeah, well, all types of harassment. I just ban them straight away.
Because
I'm like, see you later, bud.
And every time I'm like, all right, someone go ahead and just slide them off the screen. All right, continuing. This is where we left off, and like, anyway, no, but yeah, no, I have been very fortunate not to have any kind of attacks like other females have had. Part of me wonders if it's because of like the type of person that I am, in the sense of like I'm a people pleaser, and my cat Shadow loves his tail. But also that I don't know. You can mostly see me wearing t-shirts like you, Gleaney. Like we just wear t-shirts, you know? Like,
yeah, but I'm a tomboy.
I don't know. I've never been one to be like super flaunty. I've never been super flaunty, and my husband sometimes doesn't like that. But yeah, no. So I'm just wondering if I've somehow avoided it so far just because of the community that we've built, and I've kind of borrowed from you and from other people. Like the community that I currently have is from friends, and they all want to see me succeed, and they've never harassed me in any way. So
yeah, no, the community we've built is freaking incredible. Like, it's crazy.
It's fantastic.
It's lovely and warm and makes me happy.
Seeing everyone pop on, you're like, hey, how's it going? I missed you. Like,
I think particularly during the whole lockdown COVID thing, it's been like a lifeline for sure. Definitely. To be able to play games that you love and interact with people from across the world is ridiculous. Because
definitely.
If you're watching a podcast and you haven't realized already from the sound of her voice, Confused from the States, and I'm from England.
Yep.
Which I think is crazy.
The whole pandemic thing has put my sleep schedule all over the place. I've slept at many odd times since it happened.
Has it helped your streaming?
I feel like it gives me more openness. Like, so I'm in college right now, and and my classes became less structured, like less like it has to be at this time. So I would sleep in, I'd take care of it when it needs to be due, and I would just, do what I want. But I'd get stuff done.
Yeah.
And then there'd be other things that I was like, oh, if my grade is this, then I don't need to do that assignment. So I just like, there's certain things that I was like, let's just scoot that to the side and we'll ignore it for a moment. But yeah, no, it's been really helpful. I feel like there's more people online trying to figure out what they're supposed to do with their life because, all right, well, I guess I have more online time, and it just, I don't know. I've always been an inside like person. Like I love outdoors, don't get me wrong, but if I had to choose between doing an activity outside and doing an activity inside, if I was guaranteed to be able to be with friends while inside, in the sense of like online, I would totally go for the inside with online friends because everyone just relates to you.
You're indoorsy.
Yeah.
So on Twitch search, I discovered that you're in the top 2% on Twitch. Do you find that shocking?
It's kind of crazy, to be honest. It makes you wonder how many people started and gave up, how many people created an account just to be a viewer and count for someone, and it makes you realize, like, so it makes you wonder how many people total are there on the platform. Is it like 2%, like I'm within like several thousands of people, or is it top 2%, I'm in the several millions of people? I get it, there's like 7-something billion people on the planet, or maybe there's more, I lost track, but there's a lot of people in this world.
Yeah.
And just like it makes you wonder like what percentage is being counted and what percentage is actually actively trying to be at a stage that I'm at. So I'm like shocked, and then but my husband's not, so I don't know.
do you think it's shocking that like you said you started streaming on Twitch in January, and we were now in June? Yeah, we're now in June. Do you think that it's shocking that in like 6 months that you've gone from not affiliate, not many viewers to a consistent set of viewers and being paid to play video games on Twitch?
I like. I'll be honest with Gleaney. Growing up, like I would play video games. My parents, let me have my space. Like it was not a problem there. But just, there was always that thing of like, just remember, like video games can only take you so far in life. But then again, like at the time, there weren't platforms like this. Like this. What Twitch came out in 2014?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I already graduated high school by then. Like, so, but just it's been a wild ride, but I couldn't have done it without friends. Like I can't say that enough. Like building up friendships and building other people up is a benefit to you. So
yeah, no, you definitely can't do this in a bubble. You need a community. You need friends to help you out.
Yeah.
Like people listening to the podcast, I tell Confused every day, like pretty much every day. Like, there's going to be a point where, cause she's got the 3 C's. We went through the 3 C's. The 3 C's to be successful on Twitch, if you're listening. Right, I've done extensive research on this. The 3 C's are cute emotes, cute pets, you're cute. She's got all 3, chat. She's got all 3. So I think she's going to go super, super far. So what are your goals, Confused? What are your goals for the future?
Well, so initially my goal was to become an affiliate and then get some pocket change here or there. And then you and the young Jew went crazy. And I went, holy crap. And just like, and then other people were slowly filtering in, it's been crazy, and the more I stream and the more people that I notice are watching me, the more I'm like, it would be cool to hit partner, and it would be cool to, just make this a full-time thing. I think the only thing that would be holding me back in any sort of way is my dream growing up was to become a teacher. Like I like becoming a math teacher or a maths teacher, as you all would call them. But just I wanted to, my end all be all goal is to help kids understand that math doesn't have to be terrible, and you don't necessarily have to love it, but you don't have to hate it either. And creating a safe space for kids who are going through hard times. And so I wanna be a middle school math teacher, because hey, those are two difficult things in a difficult time for kids. And so just I'm torn, because that was the lifelong goal. And I should be graduating by the end of the year, and then this is taking off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like I have to choose. And I keep getting reminded that I don't necessarily have to choose. I could be a teacher and do this on the side and still like stream plenty of hours a week. But I don't know. I feel like I'd be betraying one group or the other. I wouldn't be giving my full attention to one or the other. And so I think it'd be great to become a partner. But I also worry, like, where is the future really heading? Am I going to take full off being a teacher and turn streaming into part-time? Or am I going to take off with streaming and just kind of have my degree, So that's what's hard for me. But that's kind of what I'm looking at right now, is kind of in a debate with myself of if we're hitting partner or not.
Yeah.
But at least working towards it, because it can't hurt.
Yeah, so. And look, there are a lot of teachers that are partnered on Twitch that do teaching still, or did teaching. So you don't necessarily have to choose. But I do understand what you're saying as well about giving your full attention. Like, I don't think you could be streaming on the degree that you're streaming now. Like, but I think if you wanted to pursue teaching, that you could still do streaming, but not as frequent. And I think actually, if you stream less, that your numbers would improve, because it'd be like, oh, Confused is streaming this day, these set days. She's not streaming all week, so I'm going to make sure that I am in the stream for that day, because it's making it scarce. You know what I mean? Which makes it more attractive. I don't know.
I get you. Yeah, but, and I mean, I currently have a setup for 4 days a week, so
yeah, 4-day week's good.
And then surprise ones here and there.
Yeah, sounds like the awesome schedule. But it's the thing, because you got affiliate relatively quickly, and you went, because there's loads of affiliates that don't earn any money, so. I'm going to make the distinction, because I got affiliate very quickly. I got affiliate in like 2 weeks. But
nice.
Yeah, but I didn't start making money for like 8 months. Yeah, so it's because you've jumped from affiliate to making money on Twitch very quickly. Like, it's easy to kind of just keep rolling with it, with the momentum of what's happening. But if I'm afraid of, if it doesn't continue to forward project, that then partner isn't quite there, that you might get discouraged. But I just want to let you know that I really, really enjoy your streams, and I think that you're a great streamer. I think you're easy to talk to. A nice personality, and I do understand slightly that you like to people please. I hope one day you could discover for yourself that it's okay to make people unhappy. It's okay to disagree with people.
I'm getting there.
But I think that if you're not discouraged, I think definitely through watching your streams, the sky's the limit, and the only limitations you have are ones that you place upon yourself.
Yeah. And I will add this with the whole becoming a Twitch partner is I know it's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
I have watched streamers who literally are meeting everything and beyond. Mm-hmm. And Twitch will be like, you had this one stream, this one little itty bitty one where you like spiked down in viewers for a moment, and it says average viewers, and then they get super nitty gritty with the super like the little details. And so I know that I'm like, with being a partner, you have to be a partner before you can become a partner.
Yeah.
You have to have that level of viewership and such. And so it's interesting. So I know it's not going to be something that's super easy to get partner, and that it takes time. So I am aware of that. I'm a realist in that sense, but I'm also an optimist of, like we can do anything we set our minds to.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah. So just to clarify, people watching the podcast, to get considered for partner, so not to get partner, to get considered for partner, you need 75 concurrent viewers. So that's 75 on average for the whole month. And they tend to want it more than 1 month as well. Like you can that gives you, that opens it up for you to be able to apply, but they can still reject you. There's also a focus on charity as well, like doing good within the community, good within the world.
Yeah, and then it's I want to say it's a minimum of 12 days streamed in the month.
Yeah, 12 days streamed, and there's another thing. Is it hours? There's some
it's hours. Yeah, I can't remember if it's 25 or 30.
It's probably 25.
I could have that done in 2 days, Gleaney.
Oh, you could have it done in 1 day. 28 hours. You crazy woman. It's
impossible to do it in 1 day. Maybe one stream.
One stream,
not in 1 day. Come on, Gleaney. There's only 24 hours in a day. We can't expand it. I
think you could find a way. If anyone could confuse, you could.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, Confused, thank you so much for being on Streamer Struggles. Can you shout out your channel and all the things?
Shout out the channel. It's TConfuzedo. And on Twitch. So Confuzedo.
Confuzedo.
Someone said I should make my name a little easier.
Yeah, I don't know who suggested that. What a terrible suggestion. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. I am super sorry that it's been like well over a month since the last Streamer Struggles. I'm hoping to get more people on. This is the first start of more people. So I'm so grateful to you, Confused, for coming on Streamer Struggles and sharing your Twitch experience with us. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem.